So guys, I'm kind of worried about Kotaku. I'm worried about the state of Kotaku. Video game website Kotaku, for those of you who don't know, is a pretty controversial website. They're very, very political. They're one of these websites that loud and proudly proclaim that gamers were dead, that gamers are toxic. They're constantly attacking certain gamers, certain kinds of gamers. They're constantly whacking the beehive with their political hot takes. And I know a lot of gamers in particular would love it if Kotaku finally shuttered. And it looks like we could be looking at the end, or at least a major course correction with this website. And I have reasons for thinking that. Mostly it's because Jezebel, which was the sister site to Kotaku, has recently shut down. Jezebel is owned by the same company, Geo Media, and they tried to find a buyer for Jezebel, and they couldn't, so they just shut it down after they told their staff they were not going to shut the website down. And I'm looking at the posting history on Kotaku's YouTube page, and they haven't really done much of anything in the last couple weeks. And there are rumors that they're laying people off. So we're going to talk about this. We're going to talk about this here on Clownfish Gaming. Please give us a sub if you haven't done so already for more gaming news and gameplay content. We love playing video games. We actually like video games. We don't think you guys are a bunch of chuds. We don't think you're toxic. Now, some of you might be, but most of you aren't. But Kotaku is one of those sites that just really, really, really has rankled like gamers on every level. MagFest, not MagaFest, but MagFest got in trouble for making jokes about Kotaku's journalistic integrity because Kotaku took a shot at them for their COVID protocols. And, they got blasted for that. But the reality is nobody likes Kotaku. Nintendo doesn't even like Kotaku. Nintendo will not give Kotaku review copies of their games. They've been blacklisted because one of their writers started, making connections between like Nintendo and World War II, and it just did not go very well. I think it happened before, actually. They were actually telling people, if I remember correctly, I'm sure people in the comments will correct me on this one, but I think it had something to do with them, like basically telling people to go out and pirate their games. Like, go out and pirate Nintendo's games. Here's where you go pirate them. And then they were mad because they didn't get a Tears of the Kingdom advanced copy, so then they started making some other digs at Nintendo. But this site is living on borrowed time, and seeing Jezebel, its sister site, get shut down, nobody wanted to buy it. And looking at the landscape now, for those of you who don't know, video game sites have been shutting down at an alarming rate this year. Like in the last year or two, so many gaming sites have shut down. They've been sold off for next to nothing because they're basically worthless. The banner advertising that supported a lot of these websites, it's drying up. A lot of companies aren't spending money, and a lot of these websites were frankly propped up with venture capital, and the venture capital has run out. There's a whole bunch of reasons why these sites aren't sustainable. And really at the end of the day, if we had actual gamers working at these sites, if we had actual personalities that people want to support, they wouldn't be in the trouble that they're in. They wouldn't be, because their audience would support them, and basically they've been replaced with people like us, YouTubers and Twitch streamers and podcasters have replaced a lot of these websites. And this is where you get unfiltered opinions, and you get honest opinions, because most of us aren't on the take. We're not owned by some corporation. And the same can't be said for sites like Kotaku, which also got sold off pretty cheap. Kotaku was part of Gawker, and Gawker got sued into oblivion by Hulk Hogan. That's a whole thing. Google that. And Kotaku was like the leftover bits of Gawker that got rolled into Geo Media, and including Jezebel and Deadspin and these other websites, right? And Geo Media bought the sites off of Univision for next to nothing, and they couldn't find a buyer. And they couldn't find a buyer for Jezebel. I have to wonder if they haven't tried shopping Kotaku around, And apparently Kotaku's been laying people off. And this is a couple days ago. This is coming from gamesindustry.biz. They said that Geo Media has conducted layoffs across the company and its publications, including the gaming site Kotaku. As reported by Adweek, the decision has resulted in 23 redundancies across GeoMedia sites and the shuttering of women's cultural outlet Jezebel after 16 years. So we don't know how many people have actually been let go from Kotaku, but I imagine that this is the beginning of the end for them, because I'm going out to their YouTube, and the only new video they posted, and they just posted this today, was the top 10 most played games on Steam Deck in October, which this looks like it was canned because they've been doing these for a while now, and this is probably something that they either outsourced or put together. Prior to this, it was like 2 weeks ago that they were doing podcasts, and they haven't done anything since then. Now, what's really shocking about Kotaku is the lack of interaction that they get on their videos. This is Kotaku. They have 300 and some subscribers. This is supposed to be this like massive, huge video game website that everybody reads, right? Everybody trusts Kotaku and Polygon. 1.1 thousand views 2 weeks ago, Alan Wake 2. 1.6 thousand views 2 weeks ago, Alan Wake. Final Fantasy VII, 1.7 thousand views 2 weeks ago. 688 views, Alan Wake 2. Spider-Man 2, 1.5 thousand views. Massive Chicago arcade. This is the Galloping Ghost, which is actually an awesome arcade, but only 2.4 thousand views. What's coming beyond Spider-Man 2, 1,000 views. The only thing that's getting any views on the channel are Steam Deck videos, and they seem like they're canned and highly edited. 651 views. 756 views. 800 views. 600. Our very tiny gaming channel, the Clownfish gaming channel, which is not very big compared to our main channel, gets more views on average than freaking Kotaku. Like, gamers have given up on this outlet altogether. I don't think they're going to be around very long. I'm worried about them, guys. I'm worried that Kotaku is going to go dark. What are we going to do? What are we going to do if there's no Kotaku anymore? I think a lot of gamers are going to celebrate because Kotaku has just been a source for bad takes for well over a decade now. Kotaku and Polygon, both of these websites could disappear tomorrow, and I don't think any gamers would shed a tear. And even the people that used to support these websites because they're like, oh, they're sticking it to the chuds. Even the people that used to support these websites are even like, yeah, these sites are garbage now. People that used to write for these websites, that used to write highly political pieces for these websites, or even like, these websites are garbage. Yeah, shut it down. Shut it down. It's time for Kotaku to fade into the west, to sail into the west. I'm going to wrap this one up, guys. Please subscribe to our channel, which shockingly gets a lot more views than Kotaku does. Thank you very much for that. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe to Clownfish Gaming for more gaming news, gaming opinions, and gameplay videos, and we will talk later. Thanks for watching. If you like this content and want to see more, please subscribe and ring the bell for notifications. And check out more videos on the channel, including Let's Plays and art and animation videos here on Clownfish Gaming.
Now he's just tasty, delicious, rotten flesh meat, which I can consume. Don't read into it too much.
Just like our museum, the cafe's open and Brewster is eager to serve. I don't think this was in the show. Run, 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 run. Oh, you got splatted.
No. Oh, wait,
oh, she was begging and you kicked her in the face.
I don't care.
Hey guys, Squid King here, and today we're in a...
Not girl boss at all. She is not a material girl.
She is not. Oh, it's Christmas time here in your mom. Nobody wants to join your mom.
What?
Like, I can't even cook kid cuisine right. I would last about 2 minutes with Gordon Ramsay.
What? Where is he?
He's hiding. He's hiding from you.
Better.
Oh my God, you got the axe.
Walker, does this look like Steven Universe? Let me punch him. Well, I'm just here for the wax. Right where you belong.
Get in the dirt.
Well, that was a combination of events I probably shouldn't have put together. Anyways, let's open this bottle too.
Chica Pinata. Is that official?
Oh, no.
There's a bootleg.
Hello. Sorry.
Hey guys, it's Diamond Tool.
Let's make a farm.
Like and subscribe and buy my merch.
I mean, while you're here, you guys should like really like and subscribe and buy our merch, all of which we have.
That is true. Can't run them carrying trash. You can get away with one F-bomb per PG-13 movie.
I wish I'd known that sooner.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna wrap this effer up.
Yes.